We now welcome Kim Pickens, Director of the Humility Project. Welcome to Community Crossroads, Kim.
Thank you for having me.
And so talk to us about the Humility Project, what y'all have been up to, and what you're working on next.
Well, the Humility Project is born out of just a general gap in things that happen for our homeless and in homeless prevention for folks that are out there. So basically it's kind of it divides into two different categories. One is identification and connection. So trying to make sure that people stay connected, whether it's with basic services like laundry, making sure they're able to do those kind of things, or it could be as simple as making sure their phone bill is paid so they can keep reaching out to providers, stay connected with their family. And then there's the other part that's a little more intensive, where we talk about, helping people get from one point in their life to a point where they're not in such chaos, using providers, local providers, to facilitate that.
And with the income gap that exists here in Victoria County compared to the state on average, we make $3,000 less than the rest of Texas. So with that income gap, as on top of the pandemic, how real is the danger of homelessness?
Unfortunately, it's way too real. We've saw, especially last summer, as people started to lose their jobs, not being able to access ways to be able to get on unemployment and take some of the other things that programs into consideration. There were a lot of people that just fall through those cracks because they don't have access to technology, or didn't know who to ask, or didn't know where to go. So we saw lots of people staying in motels and hotels, sleeping in their cars. So it was a very real and present dangerous situation for families, not just for individuals. And we're still seeing a lot of that now that the eviction moratorium has been lifted. So there's still a lot of things that families are very unsure that life as it moves forward, it's different from day to day for them.
Well, let's go ahead and look at this clip. You're doing a Facebook Live, and I think it was in support for blessing bags around this time last year.
Yes. Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week is, like I said, the week before Thanksgiving. It's a reminder that next week many of us experience a lot of bountiful food and family, and this week is a reminder that not everyone has that luxury. Like I said, we just want to be mindful of those folks. Remember that it's hard to get a job, it's hard to keep a job if you can't wash your clothes. And so we just want to offer an opportunity to all those people who need that in their lives as well.
Now, someone may not think of a simple Facebook Live as community engagement or activism, but it's truly that kind of work with the Humility Project, and Facebook is kind of your main mechanism to give outreach, to give awareness, and even to solicit donations for specific cases. For sure. So, what I found is that being targeted and being very intentional with posts and with requests, I always try to honor the dignity of the people that reach out to me for help, and make sure that I'm not giving out their information unless they choose for me to. So, I try to give very general information about the person or the family that's needing help, and Facebook has really been a very good way to do that. There's lots of social media out there, and I've thought about doing different things, but Facebook seems to be the best way for this to be accomplished, the goals to be accomplished. Well, let's go ahead and share that Facebook information and the phone number. You can call 361-433-5388 for more information about the Humility Project, and you can go to facebook.com/humilityproject15. Thank you so much, Kim, for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And coming up, we hear from a sponsor of the Lean On Me initiative.